Hello, beautiful pet people. Welcome back. Guess what? We've got mail and it is a Pinguicula haul. I got in on a group order that Tamara from Plants a Hut was organizing with Mary from Homegrown Carnivores. I was able to get in the order. They had it up until June 11th. And I placed my order by that date. Within a couple of weeks, they had the group order delivered, and I was able to pick up from Tamara at the Ontario Plant Expo, which was the first one of its kind. So I have 8 pinguiculas. If you know anything about pinguiculas, they're great because they help to manage your fungus gnats and other small insects. So what happens is that the pinguiculas secrete a mucilaginous secretion that helps trap the insects onto the plant. The more that they trap, the more that they grow. Tamara from Plants a Hut has a great care guide that I will insert on the screen, and I will try to link it below in the description. Your pinguiculas are also known as butterworts, and they are also known as your windowsill plant. They're great on your windowsill. In terms of care, most of them don't like to be substrate to dry out too much, so keep the substrate moist. Some are more tolerable to drier substrates, but in general, just try to keep the substrate as moist as possible. And you want to, in terms of the substrate, no soil. You want to have a carnivorous plant substrate, or you can use some other types of substrate. I use a rooting which is mixed from Crystal Star Nursery, which contains about 5 or 6 different types of minerals in that. But you want to water with reverse osmosis water, rainwater, or distilled water. I use distilled water on my plants. Some pings can go dormant in the winter, so you want to keep an eye on that. And you know they'll go dormant because the leaves, it will shrink, the pinguicula will shrink in size. Oh, and also sun stress. So if you can give your pings a lot of sun, that's when you start to see the blushing on the pings. So that's when you get like the purple, red, pink hues of the pings. So if you want to see that, you want to give them as much sunlight as they can take. All right, so let's get started. In no particular order, we have a otundiflora crossed with moctezumae. They're still in the containers. I have yet to put them in their substrate, but that is it. Otundiflora moctezumae. I will insert pictures of the flowers. Oh, and also, pings are great for flowering, so they can flower more than once a year, especially if they can get the proper care. Next up is the Razzberry Blonde. I have 2, just because this was on my wish list for a while, and I was glad to see it on the Spring Ping group order. So this is the first one, Razzberry Blonde. Right. And you can see there's a little bit of pinking around the border, but I believe the other one is a little bit better in terms of the blushing. This is the second Razzberry Blonde. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just love, 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 love the coloring, the blushing on it. And then we have, I think let's do this one. Next is our debbertiana, metallic purple. And it's a tiny one, and you can see there's a little baby one there because it's propagating off of the mother one. So this is the debbertiana metallic purple. It's tiny but mighty. And then I think these next two ones, these are gypsicola species. So this gypsicola species is from Curious Plants. And I have to say that I think that this by far is my favorite ping. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Right? And you can see the gypsicola, which has the longer, lengthier leaves. Oops. The longer, you can see the gypsicola character because of the longer leaves there. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I think. I can't wait to see this blush. I can't remember what color it turns, but I will find a picture and see if I can insert it in once it's blushed. And this is the other gypsicola, Buena Vista. This is a red leaf. And look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I just love this gypsicola. The characterization, the characters of this particular ping are gorgeous. And when it gets sun stressed, oh, love this one. And then we have two agnatas. So these agnatas, so this one is Agnata el Lobo. And I believe I was drawn to this one because of the flower, so I will insert it. This is the Agnata el Lobo. And my last Pinguicula, you ready? This one is new to me. This one is the Agnata, but the reason why I got this one is because the flower is scented. So I will insert a picture of the flower, but this is that. Yeah, so this one only because the flower was scented. Right? Isn't that gorgeous? Yes. So that is it for my Pinguicula haul. I will insert the Instagram accounts for Tamara Plants the Hut in the description below, and Mary from Homegrown Carnivores. Try to link the care guide for your Pinguiculas because it has so much information. It's very useful. Thank you so much for joining me. If you watched to the end, if you have Pinguiculas, let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. And if you don't have Pinguiculas, let me know which one is on your wish list. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Peace.